Monday nights, we live. NFL season. That's right. Snap decision. You already know what it is. Yeah. Snap decision, yeah, we call it how we see it. You feel talk, yeah, you know we never keep a secret. Styling to the heart, yeah, we break it all down. Monday night, turn it up, yeah, we run this town. Snap.
Hello.
Hello.
Happy Wednesday, y'all.
Happy Spurs Day.
I mean, yeah, go Gumby and Staff. Hopefully you could pull it through again. So yeah, go Spurs go. And for those of you that are tuning in, thanks for watching. You'll notice that BD's attention will be about 25% this entire time because
Game's going on right there.
If you think he's
Right there.
pondering, he's not pondering, or he's not in deep thought. He's watching the game. That's it.
I might have the occasional fist bump or a little celebration, but
yeah,
I'll
because
do
we
my
know
best.
deep
I'll
thoughts
do
don't
my best to
come.
pay attention here.
Yeah, the deep thoughts don't come natural, right?
Nope.
Look, I'm wearing this shirt just because this week it was wild. So this may not be a long podcast either, peeps. So just know that because one, we got the game going on, and we only got two games to talk about. Oh my gosh! Wait, y'all is here.
Oh,
Oh,
he's
you're
here.
pondering too, sir. Is it because of your pick? Yeah, we're getting to it. Don't start with me. I'm wearing it just because I was very surprised. I'm giving them props. So he's either frozen or he's okay. There you go. But
He's either frozen or in really deep thought.
in really deep thought. But yeah, so this may be a short podcast because of the fact that we only got really two games to talk about. We ain't got no power ranking this week, so we can't argue about that. The power ranking
We have a
is
power ranking of 2.
DC 1 and Louisville 2. There you go. So yeah, I mean, let's hop into it because that DC and Orlando game, I mean,
You want to talk about that one first? You want to talk about the other one first?
well, the other one happened first, didn't it?
Okay.
I mean, I don't know. DJ, do you want to hold? Because I mean, like, we have something planned. I don't even know if DJ's fully there.
He's frozen again.
Yeah. Oh, he's gone now. Okay, yeah. He'll come back soon. Um, well, yeah, let's just go in. I mean, we could start on the other game first because it was wild. I see like two of you here, which is crazy.
Yeah. Why are you on here twice, DJ?
Oh, look, I removed it. There you go.
No, okay.
Remove. There you go. Maybe I'll put him in the bag. Hey DJ, just message when you're ready, bro, because you're like completely froze. Yeah. So let's talk about Sunday's game then, or the second game, because that one was a doozy. I mean,
Is this thing on? Is this? Oh my God, guys, get your hats on. Get your tinfoil hats on. We have to talk about this game, but you cannot let the government get into your thoughts. Make sure you got your antennas up and you're redirecting the cosmic waves away from your brains so that we can talk about the conspiracy that is the St. Louis game. Oh my God. Can you believe what happened with that game? I can't even.
It's rigged.
I can't
rigged.
Even.
Rigged.
Oh my God.
It was rigged.
It is rigged worse than the last 15 elections that we've had. This is insane how St. Louis got absolutely robbed in this game. And get the fudge out of here, man. St. Louis wasn't robbed, man. They got the curse of the Beck. They lost. They got chumped. It ain't no conspiracy here. Ain't no Rapoli trying to work the system to get his two favorite teams in or any of that other nonsense. St. Louis got beat, plain and simple. Deal with it.
Yeah. So we decided to wear some tinfoil hats today because the way our poor St. Louis fans just have been falling apart, and the conspiracy
Dude,
theories like have
Can,
been blowing my mind.
and you know what? I am absolutely here for every bit of it. It's hilarious. Just
Yeah.
they're crashing out. You know, the league is unfair. You know, the Louisville is now Rapoli's team, because he has a horse or whatever, and they run races there sometimes. You know, oh, he's they're against him. They hate him. You know, they run this league. They're the most important fan base in this league, the most important team in this league. If they didn't exist, then the league would absolutely crumble. You know, oh my God. I'm absolutely here for every single bit of it.
can we make the connection back to how the Brahmas were the Rock's favorite team,
Yeah.
and it was the UFL darlings, and everything was based on how successful the Brahmas were going to be because of DJ and the Rock? You guys seeing the parallel here? Like,
Yeah,
this
it's
is
crazy.
Yeah,
It is
anytime
crazy.
St. Louis sucks, it's not because of them.
right.
No, it's not because Luis Perez is not for you guys. It's definitely not that. Yeah, he had some great plays, but he is in the wrong blue color. That's for sure. Like we
No,
probably talked about this so much.
This is
You
falling. This is
don't
falling.
think he is?
I gotta take this stupid hat off.
he is in the right blue color. He's
Oh yeah, I'm sticking with this shit.
he
So we're done.
he's Luis Perez. I mean, he's the king of spring football. If we go back like 4 or 5 years, he's been declining as a quarterback. There's a
Yeah.
reason why he got, kind of bounced from the lead position and then went over to St. Louis and got another chance. He was not intended to be quarterback number 1, right? And that's a given. He was supposed to be the backup and he got put in because of injury. Now he did okay and he kind of earned the spot, but it doesn't mean that he's the Luis Perez from 4 or 5 years ago.
I will
Yeah,
say this. Obviously, his skill level has declined. He's gotten older. I mean, Father Time is undefeated, and I think Perez is
Father Time.
feeling that now. However, there's a
Lord.
reason. There's a reason they were playing Perez and not Frost, and I believe the reason is Perez still has the IQ, and you saw it even in the game. You saw it like
Oh, he combated with AJ, didn't he?
Yeah, one of their drives that they kept saying like, hey, the defense is jumping my snap count. They're counting it, and so they kind of did a little fake one and held back, and they caused like 2 or 3 offsides on that one drive. That was because Perez saw that. He's still able to see things and still able to pick things out. He just doesn't quite have the arm that he did. So Perez still had value for the team, and probably that's why he was in there instead of Frost, because Frost was not a good quarterback, and Perez, for all his faults, at least he has the knowledge, and he gave them a better chance to win because of that knowledge. Obviously, it didn't work out. I mean, the curse of Anthony Beck. I mean, he leaves St. Louis, and the curse was still lingering right there. They'll probably get rid of the curse as soon as they get rid of the dust on the seats in the dome, which will probably be like 10 years is when it actually fade out of the way.
Ooh. Can we talk about how the St. Louis fans are crashing out about the dirt on the seats?
Yeah.
4 years ago.
Yeah. Apparently, they're just now realizing that the dome never gets cleaned.
I mean, after losing consecutively year after year after year, you got to find some other thing. Like, it's got to be the dust in here now. That's the next thing is that, they probably can't breathe correctly, these players, because the dust.
They got the asthma.
Losing. Yeah. I just know that I thought it was really funny just seeing all of the things popping up in the fan groups. And I was like, I've never seen St. Louis crash even harder. Like, I almost feel for you guys, but then I don't because, I just don't. That's what the season is. That's what UFL is about. Like, you just never know what's going to happen, just like the games this weekend. But I have faith going in. Like, I was a little worried for a second there. And let me see. You probably went on your phone. Yeah, you
Yeah,
do.
I'm mobile. You could take the other one out.
Yeah, I'm gonna remove it.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
I don't know. I don't know. I got the same thing that I was getting last time.
Boo. Well, we're just
Yeah, but
talking
I'm
about
a
St.
mobile.
Louis.
Huh?
We're just talking about St. Louis. We're wearing our tinfoil hats because they had so many conspiracy theories going on in all of their fan groups chats and just their fan groups on Facebook and stuff. And we just had to address it because we think it's just freaking hilarious. Like, and they finally recognized that they had dust all of a sudden, after all these many years. So it's just at the end of the day, the game, St. Louis just did not bring everything that they could have brought. They did not fight like they were trying to make it to the championship. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
I mean, like, obviously they had a good first half, but just that
Yeah,
second half, man, they just crashed out. And I mean, you got a playoff game. You scored 3 points in the second half, and I mean, you don't deserve to win. So
no, not at all. But I mean, I think at the end of the day, I'm really excited for Louisville just to see how much they've grown week after week after week. Like
yeah,
I am so pumped for this coming weekend. Like I don't know how I'm scared. I'm not gonna lie. Just a tad bit scared to be around DC. Like luckily I built rapport with them already ahead of time, but they're gonna be like, "Girl, you still against us?" Like when I showed up to
Yeah.
Walters all up in Louisville King Junk, like
I mean,
I'm
they're used
sorry,
to you
they
not
impressed
they're used to you
me.
not being there and not rooting for DC. So it tracks. So
Yep.
Look, I'm wearing it. This is the probably the last time you'll see me wear it this season because I'm gonna be all Kings next season. But I gotta give them their props because well, let's get into that because
Well, but
that
you know,
game,
you,
that
you,
game,
What's the foil
what?
caps for?
Because of all the conspiracy theories in St. Louis, if you saw any of their fan groups, they literally blamed it on everything else but their their actual playing. They said Rapoli paid off, that this was scripted,
yeah,
um, all kinds of things. It was scripted
obviously
that
somebody does not
Louisville,
review the AI chat recap. When he
yeah,
gets on.
there was even one that said that Louisville purposely let go of being to DC so they could play each other in the championship. Like none of them ever addressed the fact that they just stunk
Yeah.
at the
yeah,
game. Their team stunk as usual. They folded when they needed it the most.
they folded like
And
a
yes,
cheap lawn seat.
yes,
Okay, to score,
yes,
as BD said, to score 3 points in the second half when the Kings scored 18. I mean, come on. And St. Louis was ahead at the half. They should have
Yep.
been able to stay on that momentum and keep it going.
yeah,
To only get 3 points, and then our boy Luis Perez, who again, testament to his football knowledge, he can see what's going on, but he can't seem to make the adjustments. Right, the thought, down to the actual muscle movement in what it used to be. 27-45. He went 249 yards, but one touchdown, one pick. Winds up with a
yeah,
73.3 QBR. That tells you that he's not the guy that he used to be. And
yeah.
St. Louis putting everything on him to get it done. If that was their best option, they got what they got.
I
You
and
know?
I think kind of one of the telling things is he threw 45 times a game. Typically if your quarterback throws that many
The
times,
run game not working.
you're not going to win that game. So,
Ugh. I feel
Yeah.
bad for him because you know what? He was a nice guy. Like when we met him, when
What
we
the
did our
hell?
little rally, he was a cool dude. Like I feel bad because he had a great career now. It's like you have to see. Like I wish he could have ended up, NFL and finished his career or something. But I think he might be finishing it in UFL. So I
Yeah.
don't know if we'll see him back next season. I have a feeling we may not. Like
I
that's
mean,
probably the last of.
again, there's a reason why a lot of these cats are where they're at, right?
Yeah,
Because they don't have the skills to be at that next level. This is supposed to
Yeah.
be the league of opportunity where they're sharpening their skills to move on to the next level if they can. But if not, they're going to hang out here, you know?
And I feel like we've had this discussion too before. Like, should there be like a cap on how many years
Yeah.
certain players are able to play in this league? Like, if you're not moving to that next level, you're just using us as you're going out to pasture. Like, do you really want that, or do you want these QBs that didn't get picked up that are right out of college ready to go? Like, I don't know. Like, I mean, if they could change rules mid, second, third game in the season, why not put a cap on, hey, after so many seasons, if you haven't moved on, then this is not for you. You know what I mean?
I do think there is a place though for the Perez's, the veterans, who know the game. Obviously, we saw Dallas
Coaching.
how good they were when Perez was on the
Yeah.
team, being in Reed's ear, talking to him, passing that knowledge on to him. And then when he left to go to St. Louis, just how Dallas absolutely collapsed. And Reed was not anywhere close to what he was because he had that veteran presence in Perez. And maybe, Perez is probably not going to start any more games.
Rapoli paid him off. Rapoli paid him off.
That's right.
Lying. Don't blame Louis.
Well,
But
Perez can either come back, maybe as a backup, maybe, just on the roster still, or a coach, exactly, mentor, be a coach. I think he'd be a fantastic coach in this league.
Yeah,
And
like even like
obviously the league has no issues, putting in someone who's never been a coach before in a coaching spot. Now, probably maybe a quarterback coach, OC, something like that. Probably better suited for him, to start. Maybe not head coaching right off the bat, but put him in some kind of coaching, mentoring role. Absolutely perfect for him.
I feel like he would be much smarter than AJ and not accept the head coach role. That he'd probably be like, nah, give me something that my skills could be used for.
So
I don't know.
I have two caveats to what you're saying. I agree to a certain extent that maybe there should be some limits. However, first and foremost, you've got to think about the product you're trying to put on the field. Are you trying to put the best football that you can out there? And if that's the case, then it should go with who has the best skill set. If Perez can still beat out the younger quarterbacks, then why not leave him out there, right? So you've got to think about that are there people out there that can beat him out? Now, at this point, probably, right? But like last year, would there have been anybody that could have beat him out for that position? The year before that, things like that. And so there's going to be other quarterbacks, that are going to be young and, maybe they can be developed to that point. But are they there right now? Right? And then that goes back to the kind of product that you're trying to put out there. Is this truly trying to be a developmental league, or are they trying to be a developmental league and still put out some pretty damn good football, right? So you've got to kind of weigh those things into that equation. Brahma Babe said it best when she said, putting Perez in a mentoring position. So maybe put him at QB2, right? So he can be on the field and he can talk to the younger guys and be like, hey, in this situation, you were reading zone coverage, but it was actually a disguised zone coverage as a blitz.
That's kind of what he was doing for Reed.
Yeah, absolutely.
Before he got moved, that's exactly what he was doing.
And you saw it on the sidelines all the time. Like after every drive, Perez and Reed were sitting there with the iPad going over what they were seeing, and he was explaining it. So
he was explaining it to Reed. What I'm saying though is explaining it to a younger quarterback, right? Mentoring the next generation.
So that's what Reed was.
Yeah.
Reed. I thought you were talking like a head coach or something.
No,
I apologize.
No.
Yeah. I watched 20 minutes this season, so I don't know who's who anymore. So
Reed is the quarterback for the Renegades.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So he was doing that. So basically he was doing that while when Reed started, Perez was literally on the sideline with the headset and everything also. And So yeah, he was there, and then literally after he got moved, they kind of went, "Oh."
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
I mean,
well, I'm gonna say this on the I'm gonna play the other side because I mean obviously I feel like he has been inconsistent, but it's a reason why they went and grabbed him from a team because they needed that
Yeah,
quarterback
absolutely.
presence in St. Louis, which
Frost was not it.
Frost was
So
not it, and Brandon Silvers definitely was not it. And I see
yeah.
why
Oh
they
no,
went
no, no.
and grabbed him. So I think in this particular situation, St. Louis needed a quarterback, and the only answer that you would go with around this time is you want somebody that's experienced and know what they're doing to take over at quarterback. Because I think he came in maybe 4 or 5 games into the season.
mhm.
Yeah, I think
St. Louis.
after week 4 was when the trade happened, 3 or 4. But I mean,
Yeah.
we were saying that like week 2, week 3, like St. Louis needs to get
Their
Perez
quarterback.
because
Yeah.
their quarterback is not getting it done.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
How
So that's the
And he
only
still
reason
ain't getting
why
it
they think
done.
they grabbed him.
Yeah.
how does Brandon Silver still even have a job at this point?
I don't know. I said it since before the season started. I was like, if they got Silvers, I'm not. And obviously that's why he benched. But I never was and never will be a believer in Brandon Silvers. He's just not good to me.
Since
He had that
XFL
one
season
good
1.
season in Houston, the XFL 23. You know, that was he had a good season in
Mhm.
Houston. That's been
Yeah.
it.
That
Right,
is
and-
literally it. But
You talking about with the Sea Dragons, and I don't even think he was all that.
No, that was with Houston.
yeah, when he was with the
Yeah, he was with
or the
Houston in
Roughnecks.
23.
That's when they were
Right.
doing the double. They were doing the 2 QBs. They were swapping them out.
Right. Remember?
Who was it? It was
They're
him
running-
Wait,
and who else?
Houston.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
in
he was a
23.
Roughneck. First season
Yep.
of XFL.
Yes.
They were running off of 2 QBs that season.
They had another one that was running in 2, but Silver's got most of the run.
Yeah,
they
he got most
bring
of
the
it.
other guy in. I forget who he was too.
I don't even remember. They're irrelevant.
Yeah, I don't. That's how much I don't even like him. I forgot he was
They
even.
gone. They gone.
Yeah, but
They're
They don't
still
even matter.
irrelevant.
They're not
They're still
even-
irrelevant. The Roughnecks have been like gone twice. You know, first with the merger, and then with this year. So
oh my gosh, they're lucky they're still
I just
around.
remember him. I just remember him when he was with the Sea Dragons, and he was doing all right. But I think he had a good team around him too. So I think that's another thing too. Like when you ask for quarterbacks in this type of league, you gotta put good players around them.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
good
Was
running
it-
game,
I
good
think-
players.
But I
around. Look
mean,
at
you know what? Perez
Was it-
has some good players around him. I mean, Hakeem Butler, the offensive player of the year, and they've
That's
got a
true.
damn good run game. So
I feel like he didn't use him a lot either, though. I mean, like he was being covered so much, but he didn't use him a whole lot.
no, who was his
What
favorite?
stats you got?
I think McBride. McBride was
Yeah,
probably they kept
McBride
saying, like
was.
his was his favorite target.
Yeah.
Was that?
Yeah. I don't see the
Uh,
formation on defense when they playing against people, but I'm pretty sure they put a safety over top on Hakeem. So you
Oh,
can't,
yeah.
I wouldn't have
and you get that double cover, ain't nothing you can do with that. You got to
Yeah.
go with him. You got to go with McBride.
Mhm. Yeah, no, Hakeem, again, just like last year and the year before, Hakeem is drawing double coverage for that very reason, because he is such a big threat. The problem is, if you don't have a quarterback that can work with that and find those reads like McCarron was able to do, you're not going to be able to exploit that, right?
Right.
And first of all, the quarterback that we're talking about, where the heck was it? I just found it. Was that Cole McDonald? I think.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Was
Yeah.
the one or
Yeah.
two,
Yep. You're
because-
right. You're right.
Right.
Yeah.
I brought up the roster. There was a third quarterback, and I never even heard of the guy. Ellaby. So
Mm-hmm.
Caleb Ellaby, he was like QB7 or something. I don't know.
No, I
He
don't
was
know
like
what that is.
he was like QB training camp, and then bye. Anyways,
Bye.
we saw that McCarron could take advantage even in double coverage. He and Hakeem just had a special connection.
Yeah.
Now you throw Perez in the mix. What, 4 weeks into a 10-week season? It's going to be hard. I don't care how talented you are. if you don't have that kind of a connection with your wide receiver, you're not going to be able to take advantage of those opportunities like that. Even though he's in double coverage, he can still find a mismatch.
You say that, but look what Perez did when he got traded halfway in the season to Dallas, the first XFL year. Led them to a championship. He didn't have the chemistry then. I think he probably got traded later in the season that time too. So again, we saw kind of this week the games was the biggest differential factor in both the games this week was coaching. You saw coaching mistakes, and I think that's kind of something. Bob Stoops, for all his faults, all the crap we talk about him, he's been a damn good coach. He's been a coach for a very long time. So you bring a good quarterback into a situation with really good coaching. You saw that with Dallas in 23. You bring Perez in with a coach that doesn't have any head coach experience, stuff like that. You have St. Louis this year. So
fair enough. I'll give you that.
Well,
I'll agree.
I do want to give props to Louisville because they got two of their players as player of the year. Well, they got special teams and defense player of the year.
Yep.
Cam. They really brought it.
I'm about to say, don't get me wrong, too, because St. Louis, I know we're talking a lot about Perez and St. Louis, but Louisville played a hell of a game, man.
Oh, yeah, they did. They played fantastic.
Their defense was all over the place, so.
Yeah. Well, and that's going to lead to part of that, where are we at? 27-45, So
Coach of the year, girl. Coach of the year, in my opinion.
We'll find out probably tomorrow, I'm assuming.
Mm-hmm. I hope so.
I definitely
I think he will. I think he will get it only because of what he did. You got a new team. You started out bad.
Very rocky.
Then you make a trade to get rid of your starter, and then you have your backup come in and look like an actual starter, and then they just take off from there. And I think what's going to take him over, make him. I think that what the reason why I think he's going to get Coach of the Year is that last little stretch that Louisville had at the end of the year that took them over that hump, and they never look back.
Yeah.
So I just think that I think he'll get that for sure.
Again,
I would agree with that.
That's my heart wants Redmond to win because I like him as a coach, and I've kind of But again, Orlando was the 8-2, and you've got to kind of same situation, brand new team. Beck is a really good regular season coach when the games don't really matter. So
what did somebody post? Regular season champion.
Regular season attendance champion. 3 years in a row.
Attendance champion.
Back to back attendance champion.
But he's also regular season champion. He can never make it past regular season.
Oh, Beck. Yeah.
Yeah, Beck is regular season champ.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Lord. Okay, let's start talking about this game, and we got to move on to the other game because I know DJ's itching to talk about his team because I was very surprised. I kind of had a feeling when we went into the half and we saw the difference in coaching, the way they responded. I was like, oh, Orlando screwed the pooch. They're not going anywhere. This is old classic Beck.
And it started for him that first half, whatever the challenge that he made. I don't even remember what it was.
It was a holding. It was a holding on the
quarterback.
I think it was the line, either the linebacker or the D tackle. I can't remember off the top. I think it was the D tackle because it was in the middle, and it was a holding on that play, and they called it back because he challenged it, which was a great challenge. And me and my father-in-law was watching the game, and he called it out. He was like, "You ain't see that holding?" I was like, "No, I didn't." And then they showed the replay. I was like, "Oh, I see." And he was like, "I saw it when it first happened. I figured they was going to throw a challenge flag on that. The refs ain't see it."
You're talking about Beck because Beck challenged something and lost. He lost his challenge.
The Shannon Harris challenge.
Right?
No, Shannon Harris's challenge was a great challenge.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Beck had a
Orlando
challenge.
did it in the first half, though, right? They
It
lost
was somewhere in the second quarter, and it was like a 10 or 15 yard play or something. It wasn't even a game changing play. It was one of those maybe you challenge that at the end of a game if something, but in that instance,
You're
you
playing a
don't
game
get
of
a challenge.
interest.
You don't get a challenge back even if you win it. So like there was no like the
Yeah.
risk reward of it was terrible, and like that's what you use your challenge on. And he lost the challenge anyways, but he didn't have one to use. And I think there was another instance where if he had a challenge in the second half on a big play,
Yeah.
he could have been able to use it
Yeah, I think it was like even towards the end of the game, they kept saying that like, and they're not,
if they had a
there's no way
challenge.
he
Yeah,
can challenge it. It was like a hold or something
yeah.
but yeah, I mean like I was very very surprised that the Frijole came through. Like he was like we're gonna get this home field advantage. So kudos to DC. It was nice seeing y'all win one last weekend.
I mean, we needed it. We honestly needed it, and
Yeah, I think so
we've
too.
we've been in the dump. What was that?
I am
Four or
excited.
five games straight. Yeah, I mean, we've been
Woo!
in the dump, so that we needed that one.
I mean,
And but
y'all got it because I mean just the run game, dude. Again, like we said,
the
against
bread and
St.
butter.
Louis, freaking Perez threw the ball 45 times. Well, in this one, Bean threw it 33 times, and they had 170 yards rushing. And I mean, Abram Smith was a beast, and it was just
That's the one I
leaned
thought
on
they
that
could do.
on that run game.
What did I think his
Do
name
what?
was? I was like, Emmitt Smith?
Emmett Smith.
If
They had like
all
the way they said it.
if all four of them do like they did this previous game, I think we gonna be in for a good
Ooh,
championship
I
game.
hope
You got
so. I hope
Abram Smith,
so.
Valladay, which was getting good yardages too, get good yardage
Yeah.
too. Then you got Deion Jackson, which is our home run hitter, and then Jason Bean, which is the key because he has to be able to make the right decisions, and
Yeah.
him running the ball just changes the whole dynamic. And I was wondering if when he was going to open the gate, and I'm like, you have the opportunity to do that. You can run the ball, bro. This offense is made for you to run the ball. Run the ball. So
Yep.
I just didn't want when he got hurt. I was like, oh, I hope he's
Dude,
not
and you
out.
saw
I
what
hope he's not out.
two plays, pick six.
Man,
Like,
you see Sanders. That's why I don't want him playing. That's
yeah.
why I don't want him playing.
Dude,
This man get in the game, throw a
terrible.
pick. I'm like, Bean, get back in the game, bro. Come on, hurry up.
I don't
And
care.
I was
I
so
don't
happy he was
care.
back in the
I don't
game.
care if your left arm's got to be in a sling. You're getting in the game throwing that
Man,
damn ball.
I said
I
it's
was
not his throwing shoulder,
worried.
so we good.
Yeah.
I was worried though for a hot. I was like, oh man, like there goes
Yep.
DC. But then when he came out, I was like, oh, whew.
Man, I was
Like I know
about
I
to
picked
cry.
Orlando, but it was such a good game, and like I'm not even gonna lie, I was happy.
I
for
will
DC.
say, Bean had some dangerous throws that he's kind of lucky they didn't get picked off. There were a bunch of
Yeah.
close ones. He's got
There
to
were.
again. He's got to be careful with that, especially going to the championship game.
Yeah, they're gonna take that.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, Louisville will pick those off. So
Yep.
Yeah. Well, we're down to the
Well,
last week, y'all. We have to go to the last week because BD and I are tired. Still. But here's where we ended up. Believe it or not. Can you believe that? Look at that. DJ by himself up there. Sheesh. Woo.
man,
Well, it's almost there. I mean, you could be tied, maybe not, who knows, but here's what we got for the last game of the season, y'all.
yep.
We a split house.
Yep.
Woo!
BD came back around, man.
The only reason why, though, is because he doesn't want us to be even in the end.
here. Okay, my
No
initial
lie.
pick was going to be Louisville, but I knew Jackie was going to pick Louisville.
Of
We
course.
would have never won.
I don't want a tie. I want a winner
Want
to
to
be
even
determined in
win.
our picks. So I'm going for DC. I do
He
not
didn't
hate
like.
I do not hate my DC pick either because, like we just talked about, the run game. if DC can run the ball, Louisville gave up over 100 yards to St. Louis last week. If DC can run the ball like they
that's a good
did this
point.
week, then I think they have a very good chance. And again, what did we see last week? These games came down to coaching. Who's got the coaching advantage? DC does.
Coach
So
of the year.
maybe, but Shannon Harris has
Harris got the most experience between both of them.
he's got the experience. He's been in these
That
games
is
before. So my initial pick was Louisville, but again, I am very happy with my DC pick.
He also didn't like the fact that I was going to be like, no, you could take it because you've been number one longer all season. And I had to
No.
kind of crawl my
I'm
way
not,
up.
I'm
No,
not
that was
gonna do a consolation
unacceptable.
prize. You know what? If we had tied, I was
I'm
gonna say
like,
we're
look nice
gonna
on
flip a
yourself.
coin. We're gonna flip a coin on air to see who gets the trophy. So
No.
but this way we're gonna have an outright winner.
Yep.
Ugh.
So
So there we go. Those are the
I
picks
kinda
for
went-
the last championship. What you got,
Yep.
Jay?
I was going to say I kind of went the opposite direction. I know Brahma Babe is saying it's hard to beat a team 3 times in a row. But if they can contain the run game, I mean, it pretty much is going to be theirs. They've already
hard to
won.
And that's
contain.
true. If they can hold DC the run game, then it's going to put all the pressure on Bean, and he's going to make those stupid mistakes.
Yep.
But
So
I think DC's run game's got it going right now.
and that could be right. So as they say, you've got to risk it for the biscuit, right? Taking DC, or I'm sorry, taking Louisville is a win-win for me either way, because at the absolute worst, I tie with DJ for last place. Haven't watched a single game, maybe 20 minutes total. This guy has watched all season long, and he can't beat me. So
I haven't
watched
like,
all- I
I
haven't
win
watched-
no matter
I
what.
haven't watched all season long, so that's a lie.
You watched way more than I have.
I've watched highlights, but I haven't watched the actual game. It's been time. I've been coaching.
You want to
I've
get
been
the
I
coaching
haven't
all
watched
season.
highlights.
I say I've been coaching all. So I literally been following the games on my phone or trying to watch, like stream it on the phone on the go, because I've been coaching. I coach Saturdays and Sundays. So,
Yeah.
but for your 1,000th time saying it, we hear it every episode. I don't watch the game. I only watch 20 minutes. We know. I think everybody knows.
Well, you haven't heard it
Everybody
because
knows.
I've only been on like 4. So
We know.
Each of those four you see. So you know.
No, Jay, we know.
Well,
I
either
think-
way, there's some of us that are really looking forward to this weekend because, like,
it should
if you're
should be
going to the game,
game.
look out for me. I will be with Brahma Babe and Brahma Bro. DJ's going to be there too. We're going to be at Walters to start off with. We're going to do Bargate. Then we're going to go head into all the championship stuff they got going on. So we're
Now,
going to be out and about.
Jackie, if they want to find you, what color shirt will you be wearing? Just so
I'll be wearing the
all fans-
green.
You're gonna stick out like a
I already
sore thumb.
got the nails going. Oh, hell yeah. And you know what? And it didn't matter. We stuck out like a sore thumb when it was like 5 of us in DC the last time wearing
Yeah.
yellow and the sea of red. Like,
DC is
I
used
am
to you
used to
going
being
there and
stuck out.
rooting against them, so they should be fine
Yeah.
with this.
So
And I'm sitting, you know what's worse is I'm sitting on dang home side, on DC side. That's even worse.
so
You sit
So
on
you're
the-
sitting
so
on the
from
if you're
some-
sitting on the home side, you'll be sitting on Louisville side.
Louisville side, from what I heard, the home
Yeah.
home
Oh,
side
right
is
there.
yeah,
Louisville.
they're switched.
DC is
Oh.
going to be on the away side because they're the away team this game.
Right.
So they will be wearing
So
their red
maybe
home
we are on
jerseys, but they'll be on the visitor side.
Yeah,
I have a
I'll
favorite.
see.
Okay.
I have a
Oh, yeah,
favorite
because
app.
she's going, Brahma Babe's going for DC. So, yeah, we are going to look like a Christmas tree.
Yep.
What do you got figured out?
Oh no, I've got a favor to ask. If you
Oh.
are going to be at the DC game, which you've already said that you are, right? Represent the memory, the spirit, the energy that we brought, right? Get
Oh, my
loud, get
shirt says
crazy.
Q1 Brahmasita in the back. I am still
No.
whipping myself.
That's fine. Just be as loud as we always were, right?
Oh.
Because in a sea of red, we were still the loudest 4 people there. So keep that tradition going. raise
Oh,
all kinds of
absolutely.
hell, do San Antonio proud, and let them know that we're still here. So
Oh,
I think
for sure.
it's in the other room, but I still have the Bulls on Tour flag if you want to bring that out.
Oh, if you know what, if I was able to grab that from you, I wish I would have. I would have absolutely done it.
I totally didn't think about it until just now.
Neither did I. I would have absolutely done it for sure. Man, yeah, because I'm leaving tomorrow. I'm actually flying out of Austin really early Friday morning, and then we get there and we're gonna celebrate Brahma Babe's birthday because her birthday is on Friday. So we'll be hitting some of the bars. So if you're out and about and you're cool on Friday, hit us up because we'll be hitting just a few little bars just for her birthday to celebrate her. So definitely hit us up.
you've got to hit that one tap house. I can't remember the name of it, but you've got to
Yeah.
hit that one tap house with the card.
I think she said 99 taps or something like that.
Something like
That's the
that,
one
yeah,
that they
yeah,
go
so-
to.
You
It's like a
absolutely
right
have
around
to
the
hit
block. I don't drink
Yeah.
beer, so I'll watch them. Maybe they'll let me tap the card for them, but I don't drink. So I'm the DD. I'm the designated, not even driver, walker. I'll make sure she gets back.
You're the designated Uber
Her-
driver.
Not
y'all
even
going to the
designated
wharf?
or street walker. I don't know. Well, our hotel is literally like a block away from Audi. So I know she talked about the taps and maybe
Yeah,
I guess we are.
That's not that far from Walters.
Yeah, it's right. Yeah, it's right down the road.
Yeah, you should be able to walk up
Yeah,
there, no problem.
So
here,
yeah,
boy.
if you're gonna be out and about and
boy.
you're going to the championship game,
Not
you can
you.
definitely catch us out there. Come say hi. That's the 11th, DJ. Holy moly, he's huge. That
ain't
is no
that big.
baby. But other than that, I mean, I know I said this was going to be a short show. I have nothing else. We will literally have probably one more show this season to close out after the championship is done. And then
Where are your seats?
we are like F something. We're on the ground. We're gonna be sitting in the same spot that she was in last time.
Oh, okay, I know what
That
it's
you
at.
saw her in last time. So we'll be sitting in there. So, oh yeah. Can I pet that dog? Can I pet that
Can't
dog?
pet that
dog.
Well,
Oh.
we got an event to go to, so I think we probably leave after. I don't want to leave, but yeah, we probably end up leaving after
We're in
halftime.
F9. And that's okay. That's why you left it up to me and Ken. I figured it out. And I get to hang out with y'all ahead of time. And that's all
You
I
think
ask.
so?
Hey,
Yes, her and I already got it. She said she got a
Oh, she looks
babysitter already
lost
and
when I'm talking
everything.
to her, so we'll see.
Her, don't
You
you
think you got her?
don't you talk about Kia that way. She got it together. I gave her
Okay,
everything she needed. She good.
okay,
I sent her little
okay,
pictures, everything. Well, Rick,
okay.
make sure you come say hi to us. We're actually probably gonna make it to the beer snake section also. I believe Brahma Bay was gonna get us some tickets just so I've never been able to put a cup. So I'll put a cup of water out there.
You don't need no daggone tickets. Like you can literally walk over there, and the people they'll have cups. Like that's how we did it. That's how Josiah was able to do it. We walked over there. He was looking for pizza, and the pizza stand was right beside the beer snake section, and there was the guys out there with cups, stacked up cups. They was like, "You want to go put the cup on the beer snake?" And I was like, "All right, cool." So he just walked us back there.
They're gonna make
Nice.
me
But
pay because
I
I'm
think to
wearing
get into that
green.
section, you have to have like some type of badge or
You gotta have a wristband or something
Yeah,
like that.
yeah,
it's like
wristband. Yeah.
25
So
bucks.
Yeah.
yeah, but
But I
if
think
you
we're gonna
ask
go
them
do
to
that
go back there,
anyway.
they'll let you go.
I think we're gonna buy the wristband anyway, just so we can go and hang out, with like Defender and
Oh,
all of them.
but they might not let you go because opposing fans are not allowed in that section. So
I've
sorry
seen
about
them
that.
do
But,
this
but
season.
it's a home game for Louisville, so you know what? I
I
think all
don't
the
know.
DC fans
You're
need to
in
get out of
our
there.
home.
I don't know. We got to. You
It's a
got
home game for
to. From what
Louisville, so
I don't know
I'm
how
sorry,
it works.
Sorry, all those red shirts got to get out of the beer snake.
I
Nah,
don't think it's gonna work
that's a
that way.
DC Defenders thing. You can't say like it's gonna be a Louisville beer snake. Nah,
You
but
can't keep the home team out of the section. I'm sorry.
Yeah, period.
I don't make the rules. I don't make the rules.
I'm just going off of what I heard and
There
how
you
it's
go.
been
See,
going.
look, Brahma
They don't
Bay
allow
just told
they don't
exactly
let
how it
outsiders
is.
in.
They open it up to all fans. Brahma Babe just said it because she's been. So I know that was before, but we're going. I'm gonna take a
Because some
picture.
fans had to
I'm
ruin
getting
it.
meta. There you go.
All
For
right,
this
good luck.
game, they are letting the fans, according to the press release, it's changed for the bowl.
Okay, we'll see. Good luck.
You
It's
will.
dangerous
And I'm
over
gonna
there.
take a picture. I'm gonna look. I got friends. I'm gonna have my meta glasses on, and I'm gonna take a whole video just so you
I'm
can see
telling you,
how risky it was
it's
for
dangerous
me
over
to
there.
go. I ain't worried. They should be worried about me. I'm more dangerous. You try Jesus,
Okay.
not me.
She's gonna come back on the podcast and be telling us all types of stories that happened.
Ah, y'all gonna have to bail me out of
She
jail.
gonna be like those. She's gonna be like those
They
Spurs
dump
fans trying
beer
to walk
they
around.
dump beer on me and all that. I'm telling you.
She's gonna be like those Spurs fans trying to walk around New York after Game 3.
Oh Lord. Oh,
No,
yeah.
I mean, we got the championship game on Saturday.
Yes.
Tomorrow night, the next 2 episodes of Fourth and Goal.
Viper.
Are them the last two?
There's one more after that, which is gonna air
Yeah,
next
there's
week.
2 more episodes, but they're doing one
Cooper,
episode
drop
this
it.
week. One
Damn,
episode
Cooper.
next week.
No, there's two tomorrow and one next week.
Oh, so there's 3 more
I ain't even
episodes.
I ain't even watched them joints.
They're actually
They're good.
good.
Yeah, they're good.
How long are they?
I'm gonna mute him.
30
They're only
minutes.
30
each.
minutes each.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why we were like, oh man, they lifted us off on a cliffhanger because the first 2 episodes, the last episode, is they ended it off with when Coach got DUI, and that was it. So this past weekend, they showed a snippet of it continuing and him and apologizing to the team and stuff, but that's how they left it off. Like, we know what happened, but the fact that they left us on a cliffhanger, like, what? Like, I want to know what
Yeah.
happened.
Well, y'all gonna be in a podcast?
We're actually going to join alternative panel, what are they called? Alternative
Alternative
network.
football panel.
I muted you. Yes, alternative. God dang it, I couldn't say it. I muted you, Jay. Sorry. You were yelling at the dog. Did they get it out of their mouth? Did they get the thing, whatever was out of her mouth or his mouth? No.
Jay, you're
He
still
muted.
muted.
No, you're still. Oh, here, left. There
You
you
still
go.
got. There we go. No, the dog had a book in its mouth. That stupid
shit.
behemoth of a puppy. Yeah,
What do you have a book in there for? You don't know how to read.
it wasn't for me. It was for the kids.
The
I just
dog
have a
was trying to
coloring book.
learn.
I just have a coloring book, so I stay out of
He
trouble.
likes pop-up
Yeah.
books. Pop-up books, bro.
Not all of them. Some of them are a little scary.
Woo!
Exactly.
Well,
So
that's all I got for this week. All I know is I'm prepping. I'm ready. I got all my green ready. I got my nails painted. I'm ready to go. Kings, let's go. Got my crown ready. I'm ready to go. So it should be a really
Of
fun
course,
game.
you have a crown.
my
Well,
prediction
crowd.
for the game, right? Louisville by 10. Because it's
By
already been
10.
written. It's already been written. Just ask St. Louis.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Rapoli's favorite team.
Yep. Louisville by 10. No?
Louisville's gonna
DJ?
take it home.
Go DC.
DJ, you're not?
Go
Go get,
DC.
go get some tinfoil real quick. Come on. Join the
Nah.
conspiracy party.
No.
Here. Yeah, put that on him. Put that on him.
Go put your head up here, DJ.
Just put that up high. All right, guys. Well,
So if you got
we'll
a
see you all-
conspiracy theory, then that means DC gonna win.
No.
Oh no, we
Yeah,
talking about
but-
St. Louis is gonna win.
Right. DC is not Rapoli's favorite team. Louisville is. Therefore, the script has already been written that they should win.
Should.
Yeah.
Right. Now, if DC wins, that destroys the conspiracy theory. Then we have to get rid of our hats, which we're not
Might
going
as
to do
You might as well get rid of it now.
because Louisville's going to win, though.
Okay.
So enjoy your
We
loss.
shall see on Saturday. But we'll see you guys
Burger
next week
King.
That's pretty
our
good.
last episode of the season of Snap Decisions, our first season, last episode.
Yep.
But we'll catch y'all on the flip side. Y'all catch the game on Saturday.
See y'all next week. Go DC. Go Spurs.
What
Go.
do you got? What, Jay?
I was just
DC.
going to say, for all the football fans here in San Antonio, don't forget that the Toros will be playing this Sunday. I know it's kind of weird playing a Sunday night game, but if you're here in town and you don't want to say goodbye to football yet, come on by and check it out. The Texans Talking Football podcast will definitely be there, and we'll be getting a little crazy, right? And hell, we may even have a TV replaying the game and celebrating the Louisville win. So I'm just saying.
Okay. Well,
No,
there you go,
DJ?
guys.
No?
Whatever you do, 20 minutes. Whatever you say. Whatever you do, whatever you say,
Like,
Mr. 20 minutes.
he's been right. So he's been right more times than you. So I don't know. He ain't gotta watch out for
Oh!
getting it right.
I'm praying for you in that beer snake section, though.
You go ahead. You pray for the other people. That's it. Try Jesus, not me.
Look,
I got the armor of God. It must be real heavy, but they can try all they want. So whatever.
Yep. Whatever happens,
All right,
it
guys.
should
Stop
be a
wasting-
good game. And
Stop
that's what
wasting
we're looking
aluminum for you, man. You need that.
I'm gonna
We're
reuse it
saving it.
later.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna use it.
We're saving it for our leftovers on
You
Sunday.
gonna put hair follicles in there?
I'm an inside out it. We use the other side. Flip it around. Duh.
Yep.
You don't
It's
know
no
how to
more
reuse
good.
it. Mexicans
no more
wash
good.
the stuff and reuse it. What are you talking about? Just put a little soap, dish soap, and water. and we're good.
You had to use a whole roll for your dome.
Man,
That's right. Oh, big
No,
ass
the
head.
funnier part was
that's hurtful,
BD.
DJ.
BD
That's
was like,
hurtful.
"Whoa."
That's
I just
payback.
heard it go like that.
That's hurtful.
That's payback.
Oh my god.
You just mad because I got this big ass head for my big ass brain. That's all.
That can't read books.
No, I can't read that. But it's good for smashing into things.
Oh
So
my god.
There you go.
All right, guys.
Okay,
We'll
Incredible
see you
Hulk.
All right, guys.
Monday.
Bye. See y'all
see you
next week.
guys.